like, I'm going to give him one more try. So I have the city attorney on the other line. Is this a good time to talk about the Paris Nelly case?
Sure.
Okay. Let me add the city attorney to the call.
Okay.
Taylor?
Yep, I'm here.
I have Dale on the call.
Oh, Mr. Oswald, I'm glad we were able to get in touch. We tried you once. We weren't able to get in touch, but it looks like we found you.
Yeah.
How are you
Yeah.
doing today, Mr. Oswald?
Not bad. Yourself?
All right. Were you able to get off of work?
Yeah. I had some open availability today.
Sweet. Well, I'll tell you that I'm here. Denise, our victim advocate, is also on the line, and I'm available to answer any questions you have, address any concerns.
Okay. All right. Well, my questions would be why was this not relayed to the district attorney's office, and why is it not being handled or being upgraded? Uh, in light of the serious bodily injury.
Right. So we talked about this a while back. Let me see if I can pull up my notes here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we were able to touch base on January 14th,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll answer those questions, but I don't mind answering that for you again. Let's
Okay.
see. Maybe it wasn't January 14th, but it was around then. Here we go. Okay, so there were a couple reasons why the district attorney's office initially declined to upfile.
Mm-hmm.
So one was the timing of the serious bodily injury paperwork. Sergeant Armstrong said that they knew you were injured and that you did seek care soon afterwards, but they didn't get the SBI report until way later. I think that was in sometime in December. And
Mm-hmm.
because police didn't get that SBI form, this wasn't sent to the district attorney's office, it was sent to us. And then over that time, there was a halo camera, basically some surveillance footage, that lapsed. And those were the big reasons why the district attorney's office declined to upfile this. Let me see my notes. I got information from the district attorney's office via email on January 11th saying
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't going to be upfiled at Sergeant Armstrong's information. And then I reached out to him just a couple days later, got that information, and then I'm trying to see. I'm looking through my notes here.
If
I've called you so many times.
if
You left me so.
uh-huh. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I know. We've definitely played some phone tag, uh,
but we
and I
weren't
just wanted
really.
to inform you. I have reached out to the district attorney's office, and they are unfamiliar with this case. So if you have that email, I don't know if you would like to forward that or so. Maybe something happened where it was lost. Uh, just kind of got lost in the pile type of thing. But no, I've been in contact with the district attorney's office just as recently as yesterday, and they had no previous knowledge of this case. And that was stated to
So
me
I
by one of the deputy attorney generals.
Okay. So I spoke with Deputy DA Ashley Beck this morning, and we
Oh,
talked
really?
about this case.
Oh,
What was
okay.
that?
Yeah, that's that. Oh, that's exactly who I spoke with.
Ashley Beck, perfect.
Uh huh.
And when I spoke to her, I explained to her the situation and how we sent this upfile request back in January. And
Mhm.
she gave me the same information she gave you. She said upfile. We didn't see any upfile. I don't see an upfile request in our system.
Mhm.
So I forwarded her that email while I was on the phone with her, and
Mhm.
she was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And she told me that this must have been some sort of oral that the DA's office like declined to upfile in a different manner than they normally do. Like it was an oral decline rather than maybe a written decline.
Mm-hmm.
But I did talk with her some more, and I emphasized the fact that we think this is a serious case, that this appears to be a felony, that you have serious bodily injury, and she did say that they may reconsider whether or not this should be upfiled. And
Okay.
that was this morning at 9:19 a.m. So it
Okay.
looks like this was only partially on the district attorney's radar
Mm-hmm.
up until this. But at least DA Ashley Beck should now know
Mm-hmm.
that we want them to reconsider this
And,
upfile
and
request. And I hope
if I may ask, did the district attorney's office reach out to you, or did you reach out to the district attorney's office?
so. Back in January, we reached out to the district
Well,
attorney's
I mean
office
this morning.
asking them.
This morning?
She he emailed me either this morning or
Okay.
yesterday, and then I gave her a phone call this morning.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and so it sounds like the DA's office is going to take another look at this case, and they might take it.
Okay.
I can't make any promises on my decision to make, but as of 9:19, it looks like DA Ashley Beck says the DA's office is going to give this case another look.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that, Taylor. And you had said that Sergeant Armstrong had submitted it to the district attorney, or is it you that had submitted it
So
in January?
it's a
Sorry.
little I think our office flagged this for an upfile, and it looks like Sergeant Armstrong also wanted this to be considered by the district attorney's office. And the reason why I know that there was an effort to have the district attorney take this case from the police, essentially, is I got a new report from them. Because I was looking through the reports, and we didn't have your serious bodily injury in the file. So I reached out to the police and said, hey, like, we're missing reports here. We need these SBI forms. And they gave us a new report, and it has the SBI form from the doctor. And then in addition to that, it has some additional narratives talking about follow-up investigations that happened way after the actual offense. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm skimming through here. Great. So on January 6th, it says case disposition submitted to the district attorney's office for a decision. So it
Okay.
looks like on January 6th, law enforcement sent this up to the district attorney's office, and then I found out, let me see, roughly on January 11th that they declined to upfile. They said no to Sergeant Armstrong.
Okay.
But like I said, so that's the case history as best as I can tell.
Uh-huh.
And I was frankly surprised that the district attorney's office was willing to reconsider
Mm-hmm.
their declination, essentially,
Uh-huh.
because in my experience, once they decline, they don't reconsider again.
Well,
So it looks like they are.
and my question would be: is after I informed you of this situation, did you ever resubmit it to the district attorney before today?
I didn't resubmit it, but I didn't have any new information. Basically, what happened is this was sent to the city.
Uh-huh.
Then law enforcement found out that there was SBI,
Mm-hmm.
and our office and law enforcement in early January
Mm-hmm.
contacted the DA and said, hey, will you take this case? They said no. And now, probably because you've been reaching out to them, they're giving it another look.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't reach out to them again because I didn't have any new information that they didn't have when they declined originally. That makes sense?
Yeah, I understand. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I do want to emphasize that the decision maker on whether or not this is going to be charged as a felony is the district attorney's office. So
Okay.
they are the people that need to make that decision. I can't make them take the case. I can recommend it. And when I talked with them, they said, hey, like, do you think we should reconsider declining this case for upfile? And I said, of course, consider. We wouldn't have sent hand it to you for an up file initially if
And
we didn't want you to take
yeah, and a quick question about the SBI report. What exactly does that state? Do you know?
it. Yeah, yeah, I have it up here. Let's see if I can pull it up here. So basically, in these type of cases, whether or not serious bodily injury exists is a medical finding that needs to be done by a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So even if there's serious injuries that are apparent, the officer doesn't make the assessment,
Mm-hmm.
the doctor does.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, the officer does is they provide a form to the doctor. And the
Mm-hmm.
form basically says, like, is this serious bodily injury or not? And the doctor just checks yes or no.
Okay.
And I have the form in front of me here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's dated December 28th, 2021. And there's a couple options here. They said that your injury was not a substantial risk of death,
Mm-hmm.
but it did have a substantial risk of serious permanent disfigurement. It did have a substantial risk of protective loss or impairment of the function of any body or organ, and it did include breaks and fractures. So based on that, the doctor's opinion is that the injuries you sustained are serious bodily injuries.
Okay. Okay. All right. Excellent. Yeah, because I really haven't had that, you know, clarified to me, so I just wanted to really touch base on what it was, you know, because when I reached out to medical professionals, they more or less had stated that law enforcement, you know, requests, you know, medical records through their medical records department, you know. So I was just kind of wondering what exactly consisted of an SBI report and what went into it,
Yeah,
you know.
it's just it has those check boxes, and there's also a section where it says, if you responded yes to any evidence, please explain why. And frankly, the way the scan came through, it's very difficult for me to read this doctor's handwriting, but I think he goes on to talk about facial fractures, and that's the basis of the serious bodily injury.
Hmm. Okay. All
So,
right. Excellent. All right. Excellent. And was all right. Well, I appreciate that. You know, thank you for that information. I was going to ask another question, but I think that relates more to police procedure. Uh, but all right. Well, I appreciate this information today. Taylor, right?
yeah, that's right. And here, I'll tell you that if the DA's office does still decline to take this,
Mm-hmm.
and this case stays with me, I'll let you know that I recognize that this case, while it's not charged as a felony, if the district attorney's office doesn't take it, it has the factual basis of a felony. That's clear. You know, it's a serious, dangerous case, but we take it seriously. He faces up to 300 days in jail maximum if he's convicted, which is something. It's not as much of a sanction as he would risk if he was convicted of a felony. But I'll tell you, we're taking this case seriously, and I do hope that the district attorney's office decides to take it.
Mm-hmm. All right, excellent, excellent. Well, I appreciate your cooperation in this, and anything I could do to assist you, I will. You know, and I will be in contact with uh, Deputy AG Beck on this, and just to see where this goes. You know.
Yep, that sounds great. If anything else comes up, feel free to reach out to us. I'm always here to answer any questions you have.
Excellent. Thank you so much, and you have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Take
Yeah.
care.
All right. You too, Denise. Bye.